this ice on me, baby. Told my protector chill. Sipping all this, my bad is on it. I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I been riding in the Phantom. Got all designer on me. I'm so fly, don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy been cooked all day. I'm my Phantom.
Bounce. My boy. My boy.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark between the New York Mets and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Ross Stripling, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
Ready now, Jeff McNeil. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for the Mets, the second baseman, number 6.
He's set and the pitch. First of 4 here on this Monday night as the first pitch of the game is over for strike 1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, Dero, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys, definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo, hoping to stay hot as he came through with a 4-hit contest yesterday afternoon. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is low, ball 1. One out, nobody on. Drilled on the ground to short. Seager is right there. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Batting third, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Now batting, Wilson Ramos, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. From the stretch, ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and no strikes to Ramos. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, Dero. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We're scoreless on MLB Network. Zach Wheeler gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Now in the box, Jock Peterson. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First offering on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat like Jock Peterson. He comes into this one among the leaders in slugging percentage. How about top 5 in the National League? I love watching him when he comes up to the plate. There's an electricity about him. He's got power and he's got that swagger that you just can't miss.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. His career line against Wheeler, he's 1 for 4. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Now at the plate, Justin Turner. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball well outside. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
The 1-1. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Nimmo arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Seared down the first baseline. But a foul ball here. 0-1. Muncy is off at first with 2 away. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. What a play. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. An inning in the books. No score on MLB Network. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Now here's the pitch. In there, strike one.
No ball, 1 strike.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Bellinger moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Number 20.
And, guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Settling in now, Peter Alonso. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing, and here's an immediate chance for the new guy as this is in the air to right, and no one will track it down. Now the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Another 1-2 delivery.
Foul.
Now here it comes. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Here's Jed Lowry now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. skied into straightaway right. Verdugo waits on it. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So stepping in, Corey Seager. He comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games.
Corey Seager.
First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Seager stands at 6'4" tall, bats left, throws right. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The slider up into the 90s there. It's 1-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-2. Gets him looking. Strike three.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And I'm locking in on Ahmed Rosario today, fielding the shortstop position for his team. This is a guy that's still a work in progress, a young ball player on both the offensive and defensive side, but he can wow you. This guy can go in the hole, and he's got a plus arm from shortstop.
So digging in now, Chris Taylor. First offering on its way. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
You know what that ugly swing tells me right there? This guy's got his good slider work, and that thing's got depth and bite.
And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. Ramos gathers it, and he makes the throw to first. Taylor is retired. 2 down now.
The right fielder,
At the plate, Alex Verdugo will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung right over the splitter there. 0-1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fouled away. Ready on 1-2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll move to the third with no score.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their boys in blue this season. With the lowest team ERA in the league, it's clear they typically post solid outing after solid outing. And one of the members of their coaching staff told me a big part of that has come from their ability to limit the long ball, a category they also lead the league in. He said that forces the opposing lineups to really string together hits in order to score, because a bloop and a blast is just not something you're going to get off of us. Guys, this appears to be a really tough group of pitchers to barrel up.
Thank you, Heidi.
Rosario.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Zack Wheeler.
So here's the Mets pitcher, Zack Wheeler, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses ball one.
One ball.
Well, that's a
no
great
strike.
take there right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys.
Now
Usually pitching is all about
Number 6.
mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. First time up, he went down looking. Line towards center field. Bellinger will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. His career line against Wheeler. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Here's Wheeler on 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
The 3-1. Full count, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. McNeil gloves it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. So here now is the pitcher, Ross Stripling. Here's the pitch. Too high, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 31. Joc Pederson.
Here's Joc Pederson now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First offering on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And that will retire the side. Dodgers down in order. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brandon Nimmo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
The 1-1 home. Hit out towards second. Taylor has it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both of these guys bringing it pretty good. 97 and 93 is the top recorded speed so far. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Striding in once again, Max Muncy. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
The first baseman, Max Muncy.
Here's the first pitch to him. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. And he fouls this one off. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Ramos has got it, but the throw is not in time. Muncy reaches on the strikeout. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway.
Turner.
Now at the plate, Justin Turner flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And they take the lead. It's gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. Swing and he pops him up. Rosario waits on it and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in, Corey Seager, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
The batter, number 3.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 2-0 LA. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The left fielder.
Next for the Mets, Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Cespedes, commonly known as La Potencia around baseball. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
The 1-2. This is line to left. Peterson is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now
well, he hit that ball pretty
number
well,
20.
but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Next up for New York, Jed Lowry. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he pops it up. Coming in is Peterson. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. So striding in, Alex Verdugo as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
That's by him for strike 1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
No.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
At the plate, Austin Barnes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul. Liner toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box, Ross Stripling. Now a bunt attempt here, and Ramos looks up to put this one away for the first out.
The left fielder, number 31.
Ready once again, Jock Peterson. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Verdugo over at second. Barnes is over at first with 1 away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Conforto calls for it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Standing in, Max Muncy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Amed Rosario. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
The 1-0. Misses up and in. 2 balls and a strike to Amed Rosario.
2-1.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Well, that's only the 2nd hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Zach Wheeler. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Now batting, number 6.
1 away now for the Mets in the 6th, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Before the first pitch, a check at first. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here's the 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. 1 there. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. They trail things here 2-0. Ready for another shot now, Justin Turner. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
The center fielder,
Show Track is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third baseman show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncorked a good hard throw across to first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. Standing in now, Cody Bellinger. Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. And gone. An absolute bomb. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. 24 home runs for him on the season, and the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Now batting, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Popped him up. Ramos has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Chris Taylor.
In now, Chris Taylor. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. On its way is pitch number 75. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to...
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
The right fielder, Alex.
Next for the Dodgers, Alex Verdugo. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the seventh. It's now 3-0 Los Angeles. Back here at Dodger Stadium, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the seventh. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Standing in, Brandon Nimmo. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
No balls and one strike. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
So a full count now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
In there, and it's even at 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Muncy fields it cleanly. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Michael Conforto will be next. Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Verdugo moving in. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. but it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Popped up. Turner over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They trail in this one 3-0. Paul Sewald will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Number 51, Paul Sewald. Now playing right field. Number 27, Alex Verdugo.
Digging in, Austin Barnes. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
For the Dodgers, the catcher, Austin Barnes.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Heading out towards shallow right. Conforto has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1.
The batter, the pitcher,
So coming to the plate, Ross Stripling. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
A.J. Pollock will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
A.J. Pollock.
In there, 0-1. He'll step in here at 275. 3 homers, 10 RBIs. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Count remains at 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
In now, Jock Peterson. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max.
Coming to the plate now, Max Muncy. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
first offering on its way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Ball.
That misses. 1-2.
Playing 12. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Joe Kelly has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 17, Joe Kelly.
Stepping up now, Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
You know, Matt, and every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Here's the first pitch to him, and he gets ahead 0-1.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Taylor showing off his range. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Into the box now, Peter Alonso. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
The 1-0. Misses. Ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
A shot down the first baseline, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The third baseman, number 4.
It's been a low-scoring affair. 3-0 our score as we show you the numbers for our 2 starters to this point in the contest. Digging in the switch hitter, Jed Lowry. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Justin Wilson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 38.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Turner. He'll lead it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium.
Number 21, Todd Frazier.
Now the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Nimmo will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. The 1-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as the Dodgers have increased their lead now 4-0. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
D-Rose, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Here's Corey Seager as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Conforto in a few steps as he takes it, 2 down.
The batter, the right fielder, Alex.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
The 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Seager, the runner at first with 2 gone. Lifted the other way to left center. Cespedes is there. And that ends the inning. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Metropolitans. It's now 4-0 LA. Striding in to start the ninth, Ahmed Rosario. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Rosario.
From the stretch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Barnes shading to his right, and he brings it in on the warning track.
The batter, the third baseman.
And a reminder, we'll look back over the key plays of the ball game with post-game highlights immediately after we conclude matters here in LA. Stepping in, Todd Frazier. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. Verdugo waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 6.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jeff McNeil. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And he'll put this one away. And with that, the ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
4-0 the score tonight. The Dodgers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Ross Stripling with his 4th win this season as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Zach Wheeler pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Joe Kelly works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 42 minutes. Tonight's paid attention.